You'll fill up. You're still hungry, but you're not starving. You take a little more.
Yeah, but on another person, another victim. I tried to hunt again.
Well, if you wanted multiple victims, we could have actually added that into the roll.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's what you get for at least an hour of going out to feed.
Yeah.
If you want to hold it at that, we can go ahead and check on someone else, or make another roll, I guess.
Well, yeah, I kind of want more blood and multiple victims if I can.
Alright. You spend some more time out. Go ahead, and let's look at page 94 and see if maybe you want to add in a second one. Or rather, this is your second one. In ground. -2 for each vessel you try to hunt. So you could try going for 2 this time within an hour.
Yeah, I will try that.
Okay. It says -2 each. Would that be...
And fail. Yeah.
You could throw willpower on it.
My last willpower.
You sure could.
I will. I will.
And you succeed. You'll find 2 separate people are also going to be foolish enough to try going down that alleyway. You're going to take 3 from each this time as well?
Yeah.
Alright. Puts you up to 9. In about 2 hours tonight, you've solved your problem. Alright. So, Adam is a little bit busy filling back up tonight. What's everyone else up to?
I'm going to shoot everyone a text saying that we should reconvene at the place at which the incident...
The crime.
Yes, the scene of the crime.
Ted's Discount Apartments.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
And I guess I'll head over there, trying to... Yeah, I might get, like, maybe try the same tactic as Adam and try and just jump an unsuspecting person in the alley.
Okay, so you're going to spend an hour to try to feed up as well. Just
Yes.
one person?
Just one.
Okay, so you can do dexterity stealth as well.
Okay.
Everyone is lurking tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun. Dun dun.
I mean, I just eat when I get there. The place is full of rats. We know this. And I'm not above drinking a rat. It's disgusting. But the police don't come after you.
1. You do, in fact, manage to find another person who's in a way too much of a hurry to get through this alleyway.
Man, that's unfortunate for him.
No.
Yep. How much you drinking?
I'm taking 3.
Alright.
And $20 from his wallet.
Yeah, I'm actually also going to search his
the
wallet,
balls.
too. Make it look like a robbery.
Oh, so mean.
Yeah.
You find a good $72 just hanging out in his wallet, and you swipe it for yourself.
Nice.
Keep that up, you might be able to afford a cell phone.
I know. What I'm working
Yeah,
for.
just like 10 more robberies, and you can afford last generation's iPhone.
Wait for that Geek Squad van to go by. You might have a laptop in the mix.
Unlife goals.
Alright. Anyone else planning on doing a feeding before going, or when they get there? I think you said you wanted to use some rats.
Yeah, I'll eat rats when I get there.
Okay.
Drink rats. I'll drink rats when I get there.
Jacob invites you in, and he's more than willing to let you share. He's curious about how everything goes, and this is how he intends to sort of pay for continuing to be a part of things. Go ahead and roll a Dexterity Athletics. And go ahead and take an extra 2 for Feeding Ground. Let me see if there's anything else, though.
I think it gets a +1 for it being urban.
Yeah, +1 for it being urban and full of rats. And you know what? Another +1 for repeat prey. You've been here before.
Is that +4?
Yup.
Num num num.
You can regain 5 points of Vitae from all the rats you bat.
Oh god.
The apartment's looking pretty good right now, but you know they just keep coming back.
Right back up to max again.
Very good.
John's gonna stop by apartment 118 before going. Check on the druggies.
You mean 287?
287. Sorry, for some reason I thought 118. My bad.
Grandma, hard on her luck. Vampire drops by.
You come to check in on it, and of course the chain is up. And as you try to open it up, she comes to the slight bit that's open and goes, "Oh, back again. Didn't get enough the first time."
What was that you what are you on?
You should have seen your face when you stumbled out. I'm not on anything. I'm just better than you.
Pardon?
You wouldn't understand.
Can I see her eyes?
You can definitely see her eyes.
Okay, dominate.
Go for it.
Sorry, hold on.
What's she rolling to contest?
Resolve blood potency. Intelligence expression.
She nominates you back.
She's got pride on the line.
I'm gonna add a willpower.
Pride doesn't help. Get one success. Don't ruin this yourself.
Oh, never mind.
Both of you glare at each other, and you can see the fire in both of your eyes. What are you asking for as you try to activate it?
Explain yourself.
I am of a higher existence than yours, so of course you can't handle me.
What does that even mean?
Maybe I'll tell you when it's important.
Well,
But you're hungry, aren't you?
actually not that hungry. I just kind of like the trip.
She smiles a lot. Oh, I got a fan now. Or maybe an addict. Well, I guess you were addicted already.
Just curious, actually. Want to do this?
Sure. Tell you what, I'll give you another trip. But we'll have to arrange some rules.
Deal.
Alright. She lets you in. She toys with the chain before flicking it off. Lets you in, closes the door behind you, and then drags you to the bed.
Oh, no.
Are you going to spend a point to invigorate yourself with life for the scene?
Okay, how pretty is she?
Yeah, easily a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Okay, I'll do it then.
There you go. That's all the motivation you needed.
It feels like a 3.
She takes you to bed and controls the experience.
Yeah,
Taking the top, and once she's had her fill, she leans in her neck for you to take yours.
I'm gonna drink up.
Alright, how much you taking?
3.
How much did you take last night?
2.
You sort of notice she doesn't seem as woozy as someone that you took from a night before.
I'm expecting that at this point.
Alright, you take 3. You drink nice and deep. And you have a nice, fun hour with her. Who
I'll leave her
is
$20 on the nightstand before I leave.
Jesus Christ!
Classy.
Real classy.
Oh, I'm just reading the side chat here, and I'm grinning at all these speculations.
My money's on Spirit.
And then secretly a werewolf.
Oh no!
All right.
Just a hallucination.
Anyone else doing a little bit of
Hey.
hunting before gathering?
Eland will be.
All right. What's Eland's plan for the night? Last time he went out and partied. What this time?
Before even going that far, he's going to do one thing before leaving, and possibly kind of like last night. He's
Okay.
making backups of that information he got. He's putting it on a secure flash drive. He's printing off hard copies. He is mailing a copy to Simon.
You burn a CD and you write in secret information, also
much.
hilarious.
But he's taking all that information and saving it just in case. But then he'll also bring his phone and one of the spare flash drives before heading out. He's going to go try and seduce someone.
Hey.
Specifically with, well, Super Awesome Mixtape Volume 2. Yes. He's going to go to like a late night poetry slam thing, and he's just going to try and get someone's interest with his heartfelt, deep, meaningful poetry.
All right. Go ahead and roll me Wits Expression.
On this, okay, that works.
And I assume you might know a place to do this, so I'll give you an additional +1 for being heartfelt and romantic about
Oh,
it.
yes. I am so heartfelt and romantic about this. Yes. So wits
My
expression.
love is a lovely river of loving love. Sand is bad, it's coarse and gets everywhere.
Oh, yes, I'm so good.
Is exactly the
Zero
speech you
successes.
give. Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Ah, you want to roll willpower?
I didn't use
put
one
your
last
heart
night,
into
so let's fucking do it. Let's extra roll. Ah, yeah. There we go.
You can do an exclamation point at the end, and it will explode for you.
Oh, will it?
Yes, 3d10 exclamation point. But 2 successes. Congratulations. You put
They
your
did
heart
it.
and soul into that poem, and people notice. When you get off the stage, a few people come to ask you questions about what inspired you, what drives you, and
There's
they are
perfectly
putting
timed
in your paws.
when that
to take
first,
you a
like,
nice dark-
attractive woman, just first one, you inspired me, my dear. And then he just kind of, like, goes off with her in the cheesy of awfulness.
Ah, yes. Together you have a nice little corner makeout session, and you deliver your kiss. How much are you going to take?
We're gonna go with 3.
3's the standard choice these nights.
2, and also lick the wound afterwards, just in case I need to mention that.
I will be assuming people will do that as the goodwill on my part.
Okay. I know last time I did one of the other games, we didn't assume that, and oh god,
It's
Oh,
great
yeah.
that was a
family.
fun one.
I'm not licking the wounds of the rats.
Oh god, you monster. Perfect. And then he'll head over to the others. He's also going to make a group text, so they have like a regular way to chat between everyone, rather than just like calls this. If everyone needs to alert other people, just group text.
Fair enough. Alright, I think everyone's had their fill, right? Or has John been the only one who hasn't done anything? Filled back up for the night.
I got a drink.
Oh, he did
yeah.
someone.
Oh yeah, that's right. John, Adam.
It was just that forgettable.
I
I'm resilient.
I'm trying to keep track of everyone. Oh,
You
man.
resent that, or you resemble that?
I have resilience, so it was good.
You can handle it.
Got this.
Fuck that.
But everyone meets up at Jacob's apartment complex, and he has a small little area for people to convene. I forgot what the name of it would be for a shared
Lobby?
space like that. I guess lobby. A little more private than that. More for the tenants themselves, but it's there with some dusty, poor couches for everyone to assemble upon.
John is the dining hall.
Jacob kind of looks between all of you and goes, "So, how's it been going?"
Really good.
I don't want to talk about it.
Sounds rough. Sounds
Try get
rough.
running over by a car twice in your life.
Was it also a yellow Cadillac the first time?
I don't quite remember. I was agonizing in such horrendous pain, so
All right, fair enough. Well, if it makes you feel any better, you weren't its first victim of that night, perhaps.
yeah.
And I proceed to show them the footage first of Adam getting hit by the car because it's hilarious.
Tries to keep a straight face, but doesn't.
Yakety sax plays in the background. Added that after the fact.
And then fast forward to, or fast back to the owner of the bookstore getting run over
Poor Otis.
by the same car. And then backtrack to the night of the person storming out of the bookstore and then apparently stabbing someone inside their own car. And she points to said guy who is, well, still breathing, assumedly.
Do I recognize him? Maybe he's a customer, a regular at the bookshop and bookstore. Sorry. Maybe I know him.
Yeah, she's looking to everyone now to see if there's any recognition.
Recognizing the figure who stormed out. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody has seen this individual before.
I have reason to believe this man might have had some part in getting us all in this place, if not somewhat assembling the ritual that caused Riley to lose it on us.
Oh,
We're gonna need to
What connects him?
the occult bookstore and the fact that he can.
Well, I mean, okay, he's a weirdo, but what connects him?
Hey.
Look, it's all weird, alright? This is weird.
Okay, fair enough.
Gosh, I feel like I'm in a conspiracy here.
You're a vampire. Yes,
Some
you're
sort
a
of
conspiracy.
masquerade.
Okay, granted.
I'm just saying that there are more pieces to this puzzle than simply the person who set us up, that set us and Riley up. Someone had to have done their research when it came to looking at when it comes to this particular observance.
I can tell you that it's very unlikely that anyone could have found something on blood magic, on vampire blood magic in Otis' shop. But we can go look. I'm not going back alone. That's for sure.
Sorry, I had to step away. Did I miss something?
Everything.
Oh shit.
That we're just
I
going
don't
over
mind
whether...
reading a whole bunch of books.
I mean,
I mean, maybe he stores all the good blood magic books in the back. Who knows?
I mean, was the bookstore owner also vampiric?
Nah.
how well did you know him?
I know him well back from my breathing days.
Fair enough.
I didn't know him that well, but I guess I'm kind of sad. Honestly, I think someone set this as a trap for me.
For you specifically.
Yeah.
That they've been waiting for you to show up.
Well,
To be fair, he's the only one out of us who has any information relating back to blood magic, the one thing that did this to us.
Right, but I mean, has anybody else had the suspicion that somebody's out to kill them specifically from the events of yesterday?
Not any more than normal.
Yeah, I always have that suspicion.
I mean, I pissed off the Invictus, so.
I did say from the events of yesterday.
maybe we weren't supposed. Well, I don't know, but it's pretty suspicious. Someone killed an old acquaintance, and
scoped out the scene to ensure that nobody else would come by, and then you came by. It seems very coincidental to me.
someone was definitely watching me when I got to the scene.
The scene of the crime, yes. The criminals that probably committed the crime.
Well, whether it is, yes, either.
Sarah, you mentioned something about the car not being driven?
Well, according to Adam, there wasn't anyone in the car but the dead guy, right, in the back?
Yeah, but maybe it was a vampire obfuscated or someone who can control car with his or her mind. So
maybe there was someone sitting in the front and you just didn't see them.
Yeah, that's what I meant by being obfuscated.
Yeah.
It's probably, well...
From the video, it looked like you were obfuscated too. I couldn't really see it till you got hit by the car.
Well, yeah.
Well, that points to it being a vampire, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's a lot of different...
Or a child.
It's almost... No, it wasn't. There was nobody in the car except for a dead guy or dying guy in the back. I can tell you that.
Is there, out of curiosity, a little bit different, is there any sort of role I can make to know what sort of security Roger Oliver might have around his facility? Place of residence? Just in the terms of like light, medium, ridiculously heavy.
You know what? Let's go with int politics.
Okay. I could do that. I'm really good at it. I swear.
Don't get cocky.
My dice is cocked. Wouldn't this be specialty Invictus?
Not in particular. You know what? He is Invictus, so go ahead and take the bonus.
Okay. That works for me. You got 2 successes.
Good job.
Yeah, I did real good. So good.
You know he lives at Tower Parks, a sort of rich neighborhood-like skyscraper arrangement. There's fairly regular police patrols around there, as the residents want them to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And you would know that any vampire such as himself will likely have at least a few bodyguards on hand at all times.
So, I guess for transparency's sake, I have a little bit of an idea, but for the amount of bodyguards he has, are they like able to patrol like his lodgings like fairly well? Or if Elon, for example, came in with like maybe a bodyguard or two alongside it, those bodyguards would follow as like a show of force. So basically the entrance would be unguarded at that point. Like, are we talking like dozens of bodyguards, or like 10 or 5, or just like 2?
Probably anywhere from 2 to 5.
Okay.
While some of the places at Tower Parks are the size of mansions,
Mm-hmm.
the level he is on is more like a regular townhouse.
Okay. One thing worth considering, as far as the book goes, I mean, there's not that bookstore owner doesn't really tie back into us other than just happy coincidence. It might be worth going to speak with the actual sire of the person who was the fall. At the very least, I was thinking we could distract him, and someone of a more irreputable background could do a little bit of nosing around his location while we speak to him.
You're looking at me, aren't you?
He's kind of looking back and forth between Adam and Sarah.
I was going to run over by a car. I'm not going to put myself in danger this night.
I have wonderful news for you. No car can enter inside of that house. It's far too small.
That we know of.
Relatively.
Victor, your burner phone that you stole is ringing. It is, of course, the crazy frog from 2000.
Yeah, without thinking, I'll just flip it open. I'll say, hello?
Who is this?
You called me.
Yeah, but you stole my associate's phone, so who the hell are you?
Oh shit, that's this phone. I didn't steal it, she gave it to me.
Bull fucking shit. You've caused me enough trouble as it is, and I got more than a mind to think that you're the one who's offed my Riley.
Wait. Who is this?
Roger fucking Sampson.
Oh man, we were just talking about meeting you.
Wait, Roger Sampson or Roger
Or-
Oliver?
Roger Oliver.
Okay.
Names.
Mine,
Oh.
Riley
That's
Sampson.
alright.
I'm like, oh god, it's his father! It all
Oh,
comes
you
together now.
were you?
Literally was just Roger Sampson. No, whatever. Yeah. I thought it was a good idea. I mean, you're trying to kill us, aren't you?
What? Look.
Victor, may I speak with him?
Yeah, Victor will shrug, hand over the phone.
Good evening,
Yes.
Mr. Oliver. How are you doing today?
So now who's this?
You'll know soon enough. My name is Eland. I think we should have a little bit of a chat.
I think we should too.
Sounds wonderful to me.
Tell you what, I'll invite you over for dinner. Come on over. We'll sort this out in person.
Sounds perfect.
He gives you his address. And, you know exactly where to go to see him.
Beautiful.